This is 1 Peter 3 and 15. But sanctify the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is within you with meekness and fear.
I want to start by, of course, giving all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, Rule and Teach Well, who we learned this truth from. Shalom to everybody that's tuning in, listening, and learning, getting this edification from several brothers doing this ministry. This is the Cleveland GMS brothers, from the Cleveland GMS branch, here in Cleveland. And, just getting right to it, man. Now, you got to be more studious, man. Really speaking more so for you younger brothers, you brothers that's new to the faith, like myself and other brothers, we got to become more studious for the Lord, man. The older brothers, only reason I really kind of exclude them out of this because they had their time and their experience in the Lord, so where they know certain things and they know how to flow. The Lord gave them. The Lord has given those elder brothers the increase. But the scriptures say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So now we have to also come in. The scriptures say we have entered into other man's labors. So it ain't time to be settled up on our leads or up in some folly all the time. We have to get this understanding, man. This knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Because the famine of the word is coming, right?
That's right.
You're going to have, people going to and fro, looking and seeking where, the word is at, and Esau, Edom, all right, he's going to ban us, all right, speaking of the man of the Lord that's out there prophesying, all right, the downfall of this wicked kingdom. So, you're going to have to be ready to teach and give an answer to those people that come up, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to be on point.
Right.
You can't be, adding on to the word or taking away from it, all right? Because, you're going to receive all of the plays that is written in the book of life. So you got to, break it down, make it plain upon tables, as the scripture says, that he may run that readeth it. And
I'm going to read this one more time. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 15. It says, but sanctify the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, in your hearts. That word heart means lob, your mind.
And also, the Lord said, let this mind be in you, which also was in Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Exactly.
What Yahweh Shem Yahushua was doing, all right, in his ministry, all right, raising up the prophets, all right, going out there in the midst of, these 2/3, the Pharisees, and amongst the elect, man, okay, preaching and then giving commandment and telling his disciples to go out on the highways and preach, all right, and that's what we are to do. We are teachers for Yahweh Shem Yahushua to help bring back those that are lost, all right, that spread through the four corners of the earth.
And I got a precept to back you up real quick, but we're going to go back to the point after this. This book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 21. For even hereunto were ye called, because Yahweh shall also suffer for us, leaving us an example. Right, so that's what we're supposed to be moving after. Yahweh Shah was asking all of the questions, to the doctors and them that had a certain understanding of the scriptures. But Yahweh Shah had even more, giving that increase of the spirit from Yahweh being the only begotten son. But we're supposed to be walking after an example of Yahweh Shah being soon to be, Lord's willing, joint heirs to Yahweh Shah, knowing Lord's willing we are that number. But this is the book of 1 Peter chapter 3. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, because really our mission is to uplift Yahweh Shah too, as well, Exactly. The Lord said, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who the Lord, who given his word to, his elect men, all right? The Lord will do nothing but he revealeth his secrets unto the service of the prophets, all right? And my tabernacle is with men, all right? So you men are the ones that are called, but man's going is of the Lord, all right? So it ain't us that's, out here that's, just thinking that we're doing it on our own will. No, it was Yahweh Shem Yahushua who revealed these secrets unto us, man. All right, to help raise the elect, bringing back the tabernacles of old, the times that, the things that was written aforetime was written for our learning, man.
Exactly, and that's the whole point, to edify the body and those even, the body also going into these newcomers, because, we all trying to, make sure that we right in the spirit of the Lord, so that we can, be a best fit teacher, and a prophet of the Lord, man. It's not, when we speak, we say we to ourselves first and foremost. This is a thing that we apply to ourselves first and foremost, so that we can, Lord's willing, eventually see all of those newcomers of the elect members, hopeful elect members, come into this fold and this thing of ours, and also do the same likeness. But this is back to the book of 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 15. We're going to move on. It says, but sanctify the Lord Yahweh in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asks of you of a reason, right? So you're going to have all different types of men, all different ways of life, and all different walks of life, man. But you got to be ready, and mentally, spiritually, whatever, physically, whatever, ready to, give an answer to those men that seek something of the Lord, man. Because you got a lot of elect members that have not yet come into the fold already. They Lord got some elect seal that's in these other camps, So you got to remember, we still got to keep the composure of, fishing, and breeding into the fold, man, But this is the book of.
There's still more on that?
And that's it on that. We're gonna go to this one.
Go ahead.
You got one?
Yeah, I had a quick one. All right, because we out here fighting, man. What are we doing? We out here fighting, man. We are fighting, for our crowns, man. All right, and we also, are fighting to, to bring this wicked kingdom down as well, man. And hopefully, it'll be more members that's added onto the body, man. All right, but this 2 Peter 1 and 10, and it reads, wherefore the brethren, Salakia, give me 1 second, bear with me, say, 2 Peter 1 and 10, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. Right. You see the importance, man, because you are called into this thing. All right, and no man that put his hand to the plow is fitted to
Right. No man that taketh his hands away from the plow is fit for the kingdom of heaven, man.
So therefore, that's the point. You have to study to show yourself approved. All right, and and be built up in the spirit that examine yourself. The scripture says, whether you be a man of the Lord, man, because every day you should be examining yourself. Right. All right, how do you examine yourself? Through the scriptures. All right.
I got a scripture. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 15. But I'm gonna start at verse 2, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 15. It says, "And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also." So yeah, man, you gotta go, man, let this thing go down the line. We have entered into other men's labor, so you gotta be on the level of the apostles, man, the elder brothers, whoever is up in the knowledge. That's where you want to be. You don't want to stay stagnant, and you don't want to stay at the same low level, because it's gonna come a time to where that influx of believers is gonna come, man. And what you gonna do? Are you gonna go starstruck? No, you gotta eventually grow in this thing, and the Lord has to give you the increase. The only way the Lord is gonna give you the increase if this is something, if you plant the seed in preparation for that increase, man. We know that the Lord is giving us an increase. Now we need to be in that mindset fully of planting the correct seeds, man. Because we supposed to be growing. We ain't supposed to stay at the same level. But this is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, study to shew thyself approved unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And that's, go ahead.
Because going back into the book of Joshua, it says you should be, matter of fact, I'm going to get that.
Now, why you getting that? When you go into rightly, when you go into rightly dividing, it's going into directly and correctly, man. So that's how you supposed to be able to teach the scriptures. Ain't no we got 50% truth, got 70%. No, you're supposed to be direct. If you got 50% truth, you ain't gonna be as direct, man. You're gonna be half-assing it. So we have to be able to directly and correctly divide this word of truth, so that don't nobody stumble at the word, man. Because you got a lot of stumbling. I will say this: 99.7% of stumbling blocks, is being taught, from the scriptures, and not, from, the prophets. So we supposed to be set at defense of the gospel. We ain't got no choice, because everybody butchering the scriptures and motherfucking being blasphemous, man. But go ahead.
This Joshua 1:8, and it reads, "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein." All right, and Yahweh Shah called us to go out there and to the out there on the highways and byways, man. To gather his elect, man, and also to judge all of these 2/3 as well, and these heathens, man. All right, but you're gonna have people that's gonna come up and say, in a perilous day shall come. Well, scoffers gonna come up, so you got to be able to to go into the scriptures and filter out whatever is coming up against you. You got to be able to break it down. You got to be able to exactly make it make sense, if you will.
Because we supposed to be doing the work of the Lord, and a part of the work of the Lord is He has a filtering and a sifting process. So we supposed to be continuously sifting out all of the wickedness and that leaven and all that wickedness and uncleanness that's not a part of the scriptures, because this scriptures is holy separate. So we have to sift all of that out and leave what's holy to the holy, man, to the Lord.
And then it's a little more, and say, "For then shalt thou make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success," man.
Right, so the Lord's gonna bless you, man. Of course, we're gonna get the blessing in the kingdom, but the Lord can even give you a blessing on this side for doing, what you doing in His ministry, man.
The increase,
fishing, right? That's the increase. But I got a precept. This is the book of Sirach, because we're getting ready to close out. Actually, we close out with this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 38, verse 24. It says, "The wisdom of the learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure." Right, so you have to be able to get that leisure time, that free time, man. Because we gotta, if we men of the Lord. Once again, I keep putting this out. It's like if I'm beating a dead horse, but we have to do what men of the Lord would do. What would the elect be doing in this timeline, man? We have to give more of our time to Yahweh Shah. And we busy men. We all men in this thing. Some brothers got children, some brothers don't, but brothers got jobs and other things going on, occupations and duties, man. So we all have to make sure that we find that leisure, man.
Because the point being, all right, the way you studying, the way you getting this information, all right, you want to be prepared for when the Lord returns. You want to be prepared for when the sea help come. You want to be prepared for when World War III really hits its full peak, or when the ICBM missiles hit. But all this to say is that this is your salvation. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Every man shall be persuaded in his own mind if he's really about this work, man. Because at the end of the day, man, the Lord is He gonna spew you out of His mouth if you're not being on fire for this thing.
That's right.
Because like I said earlier, we are fighting for our crowns, man. All right, nobody wants to die this death that Esau about to get, man.
Right.
And 2/3 don't even know what's about to come down the pipeline, man.
But it's continuing on. It says, "And he that hath little business shall become wise," because when you actually sincere about the Lord and you have little business, the Lord becomes your business, and that's a lot, man. That ain't a light thing, man. So once again, Lord's willingness was edifying. The water Yahweh Bashman Shah for giving us spiritual lesson. Gonna close out by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodah, Shalom, Kwam, Yashua, Shalom.
Shalom. Should I put that up now, though?
Hell yeah, don't
Oh, dang, come on here. Let's go. They gonna be hard.
Right, yeah. The only problem I be having with that is like, Jake data be going low and shit when it's time to pay his bill. But like, yeah, if you ain't going live stream, that's why I go live stream. I don't be feeling like doing that. Oh, you just gonna have to cut that.
Yeah. All at the end.